Because of the level of contention relating to clauses 4 and 5, President Cyril Ramaphosa made this remark at the signing of the Act.
So I've decided to delay the implementation for clauses 4 and 5 of the bill by a period of 3 months. The rest of the Act is implemented immediately. For 3 months, I allow 4 and 5 to have those engagements. This will give the parties time to deliberate on these issues and make proposals on how the different views may be accommodated. Should the parties not be able to agree, I want to make this clear, should the parties not be able to agree on an approach, then we will proceed with the full implementation of all the parts of the bill.
The way forward now lies in the regulations which are to be drafted by the department.
So regulations are basically the practical roadmap or implementation tool to explain to officials and government how to implement a law, to explain to society, to stakeholders, how the law practically be implemented, how they can assert their rights, how they can ensure that they're in compliance with it. So it's basically kind of the hands and feet, so to speak, to be very simplistic, of laws. Laws give an overall kind of overarching policy mandate to a specific issue, but then often the nitty-gritties would be fleshed out regulations.
Following a meeting of the Clearinghouse Committee between GNU partners on the BELA Act, the report has been handed to the President. Education expert Professor Michael Lecordier says political parties and stakeholders on either side of the debate have to use wisdom and be ready to make concessions for the sake of access to education for all learners.
I think it's important that both sides need to find a compromise that will enable the country's next generation to step forward into the future on equal footing. I believe that there is middle ground, and if we do show some positive attitudes in moving towards each other, it will make it much better for the President, who is trying to bridge this difficult gap between the two sides.
It is hoped some of the regulations which provide legal clarity to provisions within the Act will see implementation at the start of the 2026 academic year. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.